du soleil, pas 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 du soleil.
Welcome to We Listen But We Do Not Judge podcast, talking about all things lifestyle and relationships. Our objective is every single story to transform lives. My name is Miss Jackie 254. Welcome. Hey, welcome back to another money series of this series is just enjoyable, is exciting, and today we are on episode 6. I told you guys to stick around and come. We don't just discuss on how to have money and love on the same basket. And today's episode is epic because we are gonna dwell of love, money, and modern dating. Yes, modern dating. And this is a bit of episode 6. If you haven't been around, I've been doing a series of money and love, and this is a podcast of We Listen, We Do Not Judge. I deal with relationships and love and lifestyle. I also have a YouTube channel. You can still go and watch other videos, which is Miss Jackie 254. I do lifestyle, dog lifestyle, and everything nice that is in between. So, for all returning listeners, thank you so much for your continuous support. And that is what we're going to deal with: love, money, and modern dating. And the first one is money in early stages of a relationship. And this part, I'm looking down because I've written notes, guys. And this place of money in the early stages of relationship, part A of it, I want to navigating finances in modern dating. How do you navigate finances in modern dating? Who pays the bills? Who pay the expenses? Like, do you split when you go for a date or for coffee? Or is the man? And let me pose a question for you people. Who should do that? Who should do that in modern dating? You will answer on the comment section. The impact of money on online dating and social dynamics. What is the impact of money on online dating? Nowadays, guys, we need to be super careful when it comes to love relationship. We say you can find love everywhere and anywhere, but you got to be super cautious because there are scammers, there are fraudsters on these online dating things, and you need to have a background check of your partner. Because you see, like I said in the previous video, people say money is the root of all evil, and where there is money and love, there is domains. That's for a fact. So if you're really going to meet your partner through online and you really want to have that good time with your partner and have a date, can you please first of all have a background checkup on this person? Because nowadays you find people are sending money to the people they don't even know, strangers, and then end up coming back crying that you've been scammed, you've been conned. Oh, this person told you this and that, and they told you to send fare and all that, and then you ended up not being the sponsor didn't get the delivery of the goods they expected. That is a date. So can you be very super cautious on the online dating? Because the social dynamics that are nowadays, it's very risky to just date somebody just because you've seen them online but you haven't seen them physically, and all of a sudden, especially people who have long distance relationship, or one person is from one city, the other person is the other city, or one person is from one kwanza, the country ones, the foreign ones are crazier because they'll start telling you, oh, they're gifting you, or they're sending you gifts at the airport, and they'll tell you they are sending you gifts through what do you call them, Western Union, Remit, and they are con people or scammers and fraudsters. Can people be super cautious with the kind of people you're dealing with? if that person on online dating you haven't met physically, oh please keep your money to yourself. Don't be sending money recklessly to people you haven't met. First of all, have that meeting, because sometimes people even open up spaces, or might be living in houses that they are not theirs, like Airbnb, and then you're busy there saying, oh, I've met this person who has even a mansion, and he's telling me to send money, or she's telling me to send money to pay the mortgage, and mark you, it's near Airbnb, and you send the money to pay the mortgage because you guys have been seeing each other for quite some time, excuse me, on online, and you build trust, and you think that now you're good to go, so you end up sending money to this person who's selling a house, which is an imaginary house or an imaginary product online, and then you send the money and then you get duped. Can you be careful? As much as you fall in love and the money is involved, can you use your brain? Let your heart be controlled by the head first. And it's supposed to start with the head, then it goes to the heart. Don't use your heart, and you put your brain aside, because you're gonna be duped online, and you're gonna come out here crying that you've been duped and you've been conned, and it's sad because you'll be conned and heartbroken. We don't want such cases. So be super cautious with the kind of people you relate with online, and the kind of people you associate with in terms of love, because love, who doesn't love being loved? Everybody wants to be loved. It feels good to be loved. It feels nice to be appreciated and feel that you're someone's sweetheart. But also carry your brain along with you. Carry your brain along with you, not only your heart, because you are going to cry, and it's gonna be very sad when you come here telling us, oh, I fell in love with these strangers. In fact, we'll feel like slapping you, because how would you fall in love with a stranger you haven't met online? You just met online and you haven't met physically, and you're busy here telling us you're in love. That would be very absurd. So those are the things, that the social impact on online dating and all that. The second one, building financial compatibility. Hey, this is important. You see, if you're from different social classes, you know, the elite, most of the time end up dating the elite. The poor most end up dating the elite, but they mismatch. But compatibility is important, because what do I mean by this, guys? How to assess financial compatibility with a partner. You need to understand, are you compatible financially? Because you are used to budgeting 100 shillings, and somebody else is used to budgeting 100,000. So do you get what I'm trying to mean? Somebody might have financial cultural shock because the way I said on the previous episode, you'll end up going for a date and you like somebody spending 20,000 on a platter of food, and you'll be shocked because you're used to eating 100 shillings or 1,000 shillings, and that's why you get to see the compatibility of social class, and if you can be able to relate. You get those are the factors you need to look at with your partner, how endorsed he is or she is in terms of the pocket, so that none of you is having those road shocks and you have financial shock, which is sometimes humiliating, because you feel it costs self-esteem, because now if you go to someone who's eating a plate of 20,000, and that 20,000 is an entire somebody's salary, you see financial compatibility is of essence, guys, is of essence. And now this part I wrote it because it's part of it. I have discussed it on the first part of this love, money and modern dating, but it's good to check on red flags to watch for regarding money and relationship. You need to look at red flags, because all the time there's this, okay, in Kenya, men usually say there are these ladies who have this tendency of always asking for emergency, calling for emergency, $20 all the time. You're like, oh, give me an emergency of $20. I mean, you need to ask yourself, are you dating this person or you're the ATM of this person? You need to ask those questions. On the other side, there's this kind of guys who was like, there are people who are like on the side of the guys. I'm balancing both. The guys who are always saying, my deal is about to ripen, and I'm going to get a ransom of money. Would you fix me with like $300? I will return in a span of maybe 2 months or 1 month, or 1 month when my deal is real. Let me tell you, my friend, this person hasn't married you and is busy telling you of deals that never exist. And when those deals happen, he's always ghosting you. Let me tell you, you need to think and rethink. That is a red flag. There's no way you can be telling me all the time that the deals are about to happen, and so I should give you $300. Your deal in 2 months will happen, and you'll send some money back, and it doesn't happen, and then you always ghosting. You should always be careful on the red flags that there are when it comes to money and the relationship. Don't be duped at your nose. That's why I'm telling you, as much you're so much in love, because you're dealing with love, money, and modern dating, carry your brain along with you, my sister. Carry your brain with you, my brother. You need to think through with the kind of person, because if this person hasn't engaged you, it's not a serious relationship, you are just having flings, it's not a tangible relationship. Let them stick by their budget, because they are not their personal person, and it's sad for you to cry later on saying, oh, I was duped. And it's very sad to say you've been duped when you would have been careful enough not to be duped. So that's what's up, guys. It's a goodbye for now. I hope you have learned a thing or two about this, and make sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and watch for the next episode. Stick around. I love you guys.